Hey, what's up, everybody? So, I'm going to talk about the Last of Us show overall, and this could have possible spoilers in case you haven't seen The Last of Us yet, haven't started the series, and been waiting until the whole series has been out. So, heads up, spoilers. But Craig Mason was like the perfect person to bring this video game property to HBO Max and make it a series. And I feel like a lot more video games should be series rather than movies because you have more time, more episodes to flesh out the story and I would say possibly satisfy fans. Because if you do it just a 2 hour movie, you can't cram maybe this part and this character's rush, even though it has like a bigger character. It just doesn't work. So I'm hoping any directors, any writers, anyone who's thinking about taking on a video game property and say, hey, it worked for The Last of Us. The Last of Us got really great reviews. It seems like a lot of the fans who play the games love the series, and for non-gamers, love the series too, and it makes people who are non-gamers want to go out and play the game now. So, but it's like the one property it was just perfect. It's finally someone did it right. They did it right. They took a video game property, which video games have been a laughing stock for so many years. I mean, going way back to like the Wing Commander movie, Blood Rain, Super Mario Brothers, Double Dragon, Doom. Um, what else? I mean, what else? I feel like Silent Hill. Silent Hill does a great job. I think Silent Hill was probably the best video game property to be brought to the big screen because it had the music score. It felt like Silent Hill. And the other one I think was a really good adaptation of the video game was the Alicia Vikander Tomb Raider. I thought it was fantastic. Not so much Angelina Jolie game because I thought that Tomb Raider movie was like, yeah, the first one's decent. I do like the first one. The second one, but I'm hoping like, whoever's doing, I don't know who's attached to God of War, but when they bring that to Amazon, I hope they use The Last of Us as a Bible. I hope a lot of video game properties are going to, the people attached to that are going to look at The Last of Us as a Bible going forward and be like, okay, this is how you do it right. Because so many directors, so many writers will just do their own thing and just sprinkle a little bit from the game. And it just doesn't work. People want to see those iconic moments from the game on the big screen or on the small screen. So I mean, that's how you do it, and the Last of Us did it right. I mean, the only thing I can kind of gripe about The Last of Us, this show, and I'm sorry, this might be a little bit longer video, but was the what was it, episode 3 with Bill? That's the only episode that I was very disappointed in because that's my favorite part of the game where Joe and Ellie are walking in town and they see Bill set up booby traps all around town. And then Joe enters the one building and gets caught up in the rope and flips him upside down. And then all the infected is coming at him. And Ellie's trying to cut the wire, trying to cut Joel down. That would have been an amazing scene to see. I wanted to see that. Thank God The Last of Us fan made. If you I forget what production company, but if you go on YouTube and look up fan made The Last of Us, that whole scene with Bill from the game is in there, and they did a great job with it. But I wish they would have done that on HBO Max, the series. I wish they would have done that. And then, meeting Bill, and then like the comfort, not the confrontation, but the interaction with Ellie and Bill is great. When Ellie's just like, no, fuck you, you handcuffed me, and then um Bill trying to take Joe and Ellie to like his bunker, and you get the nail bomb, which we didn't get the nail bomb in this series. I was disappointed. Maybe it'll come in the second. Excuse me, the second season. Second season. And I love it when like Ellie's trying to straight up his magazines, and then Bill's like, "Hey, what did I tell you? Don't touch anything." And she's like, "I'm just trying to set up your or straighten up your magazines." And she just like flips him off. Like that whole interaction was great. And I hated how they did the whole Bill stuff. I'm like, okay, yeah. I'm like, maybe they could have, did a half an hour of the backstory with Bill and Frank, and then the other half an hour would flash forward and would be the part from the game where Ellie and Joe walk into town. I love the casting of Marlene, the same voiceover actress from the game. There were so many iconic moments from the game, like the neighborhood, the sniper from in the house, the part with David in the burning restaurant, like that was fantastic. The joke book, it was just so many good iconic moments. There's so many, just so many iconic moments, and it was fantastic. I can't wait to get this. I don't know. I'm thinking HBO Max always releases their stuff on Blu-ray and Steelbook 4K. So they released Peacemaker. Doom Patrol has come out on Blu-ray and DVD. So I'm definitely can't wait to hear when The Last of Us is coming out on Steelbook, because I'm going to be at Best Buy that morning and picking up the Steelbook of this series. So, but yeah, there's, like I said in the previous video, there's a Easter egg to the Doctor. I was really kind of disappointed, but I'm okay with it that they didn't tease Abby. I mean, they don't in the game. So, for the non-gamers, you think this is an emotional season 1? Oh my God, you haven't seen anything yet. And for gamers, we know what's coming, and it's going to be a very emotional, but I don't know if you're going to play, like, obviously they're going to cut down the stuff from Abby. I'm sure they're going to have a lot of the key moments from Abby from the game into the show. The stuff with Ellie is going to be great. You're going to see, I think they teased her girlfriend, that was back with Tommy and stuff and everything. And obviously, Gabriel Luna's going to return to play as Tommy. I mean, I hope he comes back to play him. But anyway, yeah. Overall thoughts, the show was great. It was amazing. They did a great job. I thought the casting was fantastic. I can't wait for season 2. I'm hoping it's next year. Man, come on, let's go. Last of Us season 2. Let's get that going. I'm so excited.